in the beginning was the prison. You're not allowed to, everything, you get your letters, but then they have to go back in your property. So everything has to be accounted for. So, of course, I would read them, list the addresses. If there was particular comments that needed to be made because of a specific question, I would write that next to it, and then my brother had this very fancy filing system that he would tick every time the same name come in. Or sometimes it would be once, sometimes between my circular letters somebody might have written 10 times. And then when it came time to do a mailing, he would send out one letter to each person that had written, and in the bottom, across the bottom, he would transcribe my comment and put that on the bottom. And then it would get mailed out. And of course all those were kept. So when I got out of prison, there's boxes of them. And I'm thinking, well, some of these letters, you know, I'll want to keep. Of course, I was only 3 years into it then. I had no idea how many there were going to be. So I'll need to keep some, but, you know, the ones that are pretty much all saying the same thing, probably don't need to keep them. So I had a big 44-gallon drum, and I was literally standing in the yard starting to burn some, saying, this really seems a shame, but what else do you do with them? And down the side of the house and around the back came two men who were from the National Library, and there was sort of this, and they must have recognised immediately what I was doing. And then it was sort of, we're from the National Library. What are you actually doing, Lindy? And I said, burning letters. And they said, well, we've got a proposition. You know, we'd love to have the letters if you'd let us have them. And I said, all right, end of burning, fine, they're yours, because there's always that sense of you burning a little bit of history, but I mean, they take over your house. It's like mould. Once it starts growing, it goes everywhere. And they literally were everywhere. I mean, we had so many filing cabinets in the lounge room we could hardly move. And so I said to them, well, you'll have to wait. I need to put them in some sort of order. You can't have them like this. And then I started filing. I still haven't finished. I thought I had. Told Alana I had finished, and would you believe, I went to get something out of the safe the other day and realised, no, there's more extra special ones in the safe. And I was like, no.